up, world? It's your boy PHILKO here, and today we're going to have a lesson on cool business idioms. That's right, idioms that deal with business. It could be at a place you work, it could be at a place you own. Whatever deals with an exchange of money is basically business. So we're going to learn about 4 pairs of idioms today which are similar to one another. So we'll learn 2, then another 2, then another 2, then another 2. So we got 8 to go. Why waste time? Let's get to it. The first 2 we're going to work on for today is in the red and in the black. Now, both of these refer to your company. So what does it mean when your company is in the red? Well, basically, when your company is in the red, that means you are losing money. Your funds are going down. And the reason why it's called in the red, that's because a lot of times when you look at a graph, usually when the thing's going down and it goes below the line of 0, that graph line becomes red, showing that it's negative and it's not something good. So, being in the red, that's bad. But what does it mean to be in the black when it comes to the idiom of business? It means to be making money, to be doing good. That's right, when you're in the black, kind of like I am, when you're in the black, that means you are making money. Things are going outstandingly well. Now I know the word black is usually used in negative idioms, but in business, being in the black is nothing but positive. So there you go. In the red, negative. In the black, positive. So let's get to the next pair. And the next pair we're going to learn about today is a raise and a promotion. Now, both of these things are really good, and some people may even ask their bosses for these things. But you should know the difference. Well, let's start with a raise. What is a raise? Well, when you're asking for a raise, you're asking to receive more money from your boss for the same job that you're doing. So if I work in a store and I'm behind the cash register and I've been there for like 4 years and I like my job and I just want more money for it, I can ask for a raise. Sure, I'll still be a cashier, but I will be making a little bit more money. Now, what does it mean to have a promotion? Well, a promotion is similar to a raise, but when you get a promotion, you are getting a new job title, usually something higher. For example, if I was a cashier working behind the counter or whatever, and I got tired of being behind the counter, being a cashier, I could ask for a promotion so I could become a manager. Now, when you become a manager, you will most likely make more money as well, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. Not only do you usually get promoted, but when you get promoted, you usually get a raise with it. So it's usually 2-in-1. So you got it? Raise, you just get more money. Promotion, you get a higher position, which usually comes with more money. So let's get to the next business pair for today. And the next business pair is ballpark figure and to review the books. These two are basically opposite of each other. Now, what is a ballpark figure? Well, a ballpark figure is a rough estimate using nothing but your mind. Not looking at your books, not looking at your computer, nothing. Just thinking from up here. And when a boss asks you for a ballpark figure, he usually needs it quickly. That's why you don't have time to go looking through things. You just have to say it. So for example, if someone were to say, hey PHILKO, ballpark figure, how many views do you get a day on YouTube? I would say, oh, I have 3 channels, so that's probably about 20,000 a day. That's my ballpark figure. I'm not exactly sure, but it's around there. It's an estimate. Now, what does it mean to go over the books? Well, to go over the books means to review your accounting, to go over how much you spent, to go over how much you made. These things are very important when you're doing your taxes. So when you go over the books, unlike the ballpark figure, you have books to read, you have computers to read, bank accounts, all these things to read and crunch numbers together to get an exact number, the correct number. So they are opposite. Ballpark figure, just using your head. And to review or go over the books to get an exact estimate based on what you've made and spent as a company or for yourself. So let's get to the 4th and last pair for today. Off the books and on the books. Now this one may seem similar to one of the last idioms we learned, which dealt with reviewing your income and your payout. No, this does not deal with those kind of books. What we're speaking about here with off the books and on the books is basically whether you're working legally. So when you're working off the books, usually hired quickly. You know, you don't get that much money, but you get paid in cash. Taxes don't come out of your money. You usually don't even get it in a check. It's usually cash. And it's usually a small job like giving flowers or handing out newspapers in the street or advertising for someone. And it's seen as illegal because the government is not getting their cut. But what does it mean to be on the books? That means to be working in a job in which taxes does come out of your check, in which it is legal, and you're basically doing the right thing. And usually when you work on the books, they need your social security number. They need to know a lot of information about you before you get the job. So basically, a lot of foreigners, when they go to another country in which they don't have all those papers, they usually work off the books. So they can get money easily. They usually don't have the education as the people around them, or they don't speak the language. So it's best for them to work off the books. And usually the citizens, especially the people who have a good education, are way more likely to work on the books and be professionals. And so there you go. That is our 4 pairs for today. And I hope you got it. So you know what that means. And that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you learned new stuff. Be sure to add me, vk.com/PHILKO. That's me. And subscribe to my YouTube page to see all my videos. You know, my YouTube page is on the books. You know, it's one of my jobs. And all 3 of them, they're on the books. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm a legal working guy. And I'm out. Later.
And don't be racist.
So don't be that is his catchphrase.